on the track now. And as I come on the air to tell you what they're doing, they're going to put each other around. We got 8. Elijah's right to the 8. He's hung up on the inside. Thanks. Junior 1, you should be on the grid. Junior 1, you're coming out next, followed by the Junior 2. Junior 1 and Junior 2. Yeah, it's going to be time pretty good here. We can get Elijah off the bank here. Get him restarted. It is not time for Junior 1 yet. We're going to crank back up here and get it back underway in the rookie division here at Marion Speedway. If you're listening back out here in the pits, you got someone at home that wasn't able to make it tonight, we are live on the Bullring Live. YouTube, tell them live. Call them home, tell them to turn it on. They can watch you race tonight. Here's rookie back underway. Going down to turn 3, gives him a little bump. Lets him know he's there. We've got a few around here tonight. They're probably watching at home. Elijah getting a little sideways down in turn 3, gathers it back up again. Junior 1, you're going to be on the grid. Junior 1 on the grid, followed by Junior 2. Off of turn 4, coming to the checkered flag. Winner of your first heat race tonight. And up next is Junior 1 division. Those are going to be your 8 to 10-year-olds, new restrictor plate. Basically the same motors as most of all the classes that are run here tonight. They just restricted down a little bit for the kids. Most of these kids are running Vegas tires. Vegas sponsored quite a few races out here for races or classes. If you are wanting to get to go-kart racing, TZ Motorsports, that's our parts there, local parts dealer. Our TZ Motorsports parts dealer is down on the outside of turn 1 now. With our contestant stand. These kids are trying to figure out who's starting where. Get everybody situated here, get them lined up. Here's how it is, so we're going to try to give them a chance to headline. Garrett on the inside second row, and Taylor Jones outside second row. Slow down a little bit here. Junior 2 is on the field. Junior 2 on the grid. Junior 3 looking behind us, Junior 2. We've got one of our rookies here swinging off the track as we get. Bursting off now. Rookie shooting one play with that one. Well, I guess he wants to race with us too. So if Elijah wants to race, I got to let him. All right, we're going to go green flag racing. Jones falls into third place. Haley gets a little bit loose off the floor down the bottom. Third place, just wait for someone to flip. This time, the top three. You see rookies back out there running the junior one. They only won 2 times tonight, so they're out there again. A little bit of a disadvantage with the restricted place. Rookies there, they actually have really good on the grid, followed by Junior 3. Junior 2 followed by Junior 3. White flag's going to be out for your leader, Parker Haley. Off the third floor, your winner. Junior one, you go. Sideways off the third floor. Junior 2. They're going to be followed by Junior 3. And then we'll get into our Predator class. The Predator 400, you're going to follow that Junior 3. First off, Predator 400. Tonight are running for a front package from Easy Street in Ocala. Lots on the line for that. Mike and Jack and Lee. Takes the position. Takes the spot that one in. Looks like Randy Smith up fourth. Lee Tice is going to be your leader. TJ Nelson is going to be your He holds on. got 2 laps to go. It's 8 and 5 to get in. White flag in the air. He's trying to switch it good. Third, 4, look at that checkered flag, your winner. They're going to be looking to get to the front really quick here. Coming back out, a different car after running Junior 1, but he's all the way up the track, so we got one around out there. It looks like Harvey got some really goes around. The other flag is going to come out. And the finish is going to be your leader. Scorekeeper says we did not get a complete lap. Still didn't complete a lap, so we're going to have a complete restart. We're back to Alyssa Sanford out there in the number 3. Coming back for race here to Marion Speedway. Junior 3 used to be on the grid, followed by the Predator 400. Junior 3 followed by Predator 400. Kicking off Parker there. He started in at number 9. Making sure he has brakes. He just slowed down real quick right here, but he's wound up and ready to do some racing. So glad to see there's nothing wrong with it. He's going to be able to continue on. Looking them over. Good night, everybody. As Colagnon starts the race on the initial start. We'd like to see us stay side by side up and off the turn 4 there. So Colagnon throws the red flag. your parent or with your driver, take notes. Let the kids know. Let the drivers know. All right, they're getting them lined back up. Make sure everybody gets a big shot. Go ahead and let it slow down a little bit. Get it together. And for Taylor, leading them back around to the green flag. Let's see if they can keep them together this time in your junior 2-second heat race here at Marion County Speedway. They're looking good this time, and flag and Tyler turns them loose. He's got a 3-1 binder. He's way out to the outside. Hannah went to the inside. Hannah Haley the third. Jeffrey calls up the fourth, and eliminates. That's the first. Going. Out front at 22, and a fourth junior race leader in our junior 2 division, looking to try to seal up this championship over the next 2 races. He's back out here, giving that number 9, looking strong. Junior 3, followed by the Treasure 400. Junior 3, Treasure 400. You can get on the grid. It's going to be 2 left to go this time by Hannah Smith all the way around. Turn 1, it's Hill. Hit right, we got 2. Maybe looking at the white flag this time by. Trying to set their position for the future. She can hold on to 3 and 4, which she does. She's looking at the checkered flag. Junior 3 is up next. You're going to be followed by the Predator 400. Box Stop 400 will follow the Predator 400. Box Stop 400 will follow the Predator 400. Again, we have no flatheads in the lineup, so we're going to skip right to the Box Stop 400 back to the Predator. Make sure that you're up there on time. Junior 3 on the track right now. We've got 4 of them out there tonight. Ready to go. They probably get down there. Station, but like the start today. All right, Peyton. Predator 400 coming out on the track now. Your Predator 400 division. Box stock 400, you're on deck, followed by the open four-stroke. Box stock 400, open four-stroke. Those are your next two classes. Charles Smith is 23, Robert Ennis is number 5. These are Harbor Freight motors, your 6.5 foot. Everything stock out of the box. Run a huge flex on it. Try to make it a nice affordable class. The 400. We'll see a couple more cars in a little later on. Looking at 23, leading them around. Your Predator class is tonight. If you're running for a large Papa John's pizza. Not a bad incentive. Only $20 to race. And the winner's going to go down. Box stock 400, open four-stroke. Box stock 400 in the open four-stroke. Y'all need to be on the grid. It's 2 laps to go in this Predator 400 race. White flag in the air. Good down that back straightaway. Checker flag in the air. Your winner, Robert Ennis second. 50 tickets that are going around the pit. I'd like to see everybody get a ticket, get a chance to win some money. Half goes into our point fund. The other half will go directly to a winner of the drawing. Cash money. This is your Predator 350 class coming out now. Predator 350, that's your Harbor Freight 6.5 horse motors, just 350 pounds this time. You got Papa Sig on the pole. You got somebody who wanted to go green in turn 3. I don't think that was going to work, though. Okay, Robert, slow it down. Slow it down. Robert Annis was ready to go green flag racing. So you got Papa Sig on the pole in the 28, Robert Annis, Bryant LaFrance in the number 19, Charles Smith on the 23, and John Greer on the 88. Keep an eye on that 23 cart. That cart is for sale. If you want a top running cart, that's probably a good one to take a look at. Down into turn 1, we've got one around. It looks like Robert Annis. I believe he's hung up on the dirt bank. John Greer got around as well. We'll be going to a complete restart. Try to get these guys all lined back up here. Box stock 350, run what you brung. You should be over there at the grid. Box stock 350 and then the run what you brung. Y'all are the last two before intermission. All right, we're going to get them back underway here. Papa Sig, Robert Annis on that front row. We'll see if we can get them through turn 1 this time. Down into 3 and 4 as Flagman Tyler looks them over, and we are green. LaFrance going to dive all the way to the inside. He has a line. Annis has a line. Down through 1. Annis takes that lead. LaFrance got a good run down the back straightaway. Charles Smith, little bump draft down on the back bumper of Annis there. Smith going to look to the inside. Down into turn 1. And Smith's going to take the lead. Annis holding on to that high side. He's going to fall to 2nd. LaFrance to 3rd. John Greer 4th. Papa Sig 5th. Annis back to the inside. He wants that lead back from Smith. Smith all the way to the top. Down into turn 1. Annis takes the lead for a second because Charles Smith throws the crisscross on, and he takes the lead back down the back straightaway. Down into 3 and 4. This time they're going to stay 1-2. John Greer swinging it around wide, trying to get a run on LaFrance. LaFrance gives up that 3rd position to Greer. Meanwhile, they're still side by side. LaFrance don't want to give that one up, and Annis wants to lead back from Smith as they're going to be looking at halfway this time by. LaFrance and Greer still side by side for that 3rd position as they get into turn 1. LaFrance clears Greer. Smith has got a little bit more comfort zone in the lead now. Again, that lead cart is for sale. What better cart to buy than a winner? LaFrance gets around in turn 2, finds a dirt bank, and, well, they don't have reverse in these carts, so he's going to have to wait for someone to give him a pull or a push to get him out of there, and the caution comes out.
These carts tonight are running for Predator 350 is also running for a Papa John's pizza. And top 3 get trophies. As always, only $20 to race here at Marion County Speedway in your kart division. Kart divisions. Track is looking exceptionally good tonight. It is smooth out there. I thank our grader guy. He's down there in turn 3 and 4, Andy. Andy did a great job getting this track prepared for tonight. And Jeff helped too. I took a couple laps around on a side-by-side earlier, and I tell you what, it don't get much nicer of a surface than that. We've got the lights out on the track. We're going to get this Predator 350 race back underway. Robert Ann is saying, let's go, let's go. LaFrance gets a good jump back there. And side by side, LaFrance takes that 4th position away from Papa Sig. They're going to be looking at the white flag this time by. Box stock 350. You need to be on that grid, ready to roll. Probably cranking them up, followed by the run what you brung. Box stock 350, run what you brung. Y'all are up next. Checkered flag is already waving around, and Smith has pulled away, and he's going to take the victory in this Predator 350 heat. John Greer looking for that second. Not enough as Robert Annis takes second, Greer third, LaFrance fourth, and Papa Sig fifth. Coming up next, your box stock 350s. There's a lot of carts that just blend in. Black carts, black jackets, black helmets. Zane Caleb, he's going to be your leader down the back straightaway. Here comes Ryan Anderson. Dylan Sanderson wanted a little piece of the action. Sanderson pulls it into second. We have a line right there. You couldn't slide a piece of paper in between the bumpers on the front straightaway. Sanderson looking to the inside of Caleb. He's going to try to take the lead down the back straightaway. Dylan Sanderson. He goes to the point now. Caleb back to the bottom. He's going to take the lead back. Ryan Anderson's going to come with him. Rick Connectel right there in the 51. His daughter Amber right behind them in the 14. Father-daughter team running with us tonight out of Floral City. Halfway home. Connectel to the inside of Sanderson. Connectel's got the line down the back straightaway. He's going to take the position. Caleb stays your leader. Anderson looking for a way around. Anderson giving a tap in the back straightaway. It's going to be 2 laps to go. Run what you brung. You need to be on the grid. Run what you brung on the grid. Ryan Anderson looks to the outside. Sweeps back around. He's going to try to make a big move around the top. White flag. Anderson top. Caleb bottom. Anderson falls back into line. Big run down the back straightaway for Anderson. Takes the lead down into turn 3. Caleb's going to try to run it back down in there. They're going to be side by side on the front straightaway. Anderson, your winner. Caleb, second. Connectal, third. Sanderson, fourth. And Connectal, fifth. Coming up next, the Run What You Brung division. Flagman says we're going to go green next time. Bye. You got Bobby Anderson, Scott Brogan, and Taylor Morgan out there. I guess they've just decided they're just going to start kind of how they're going to start. Scott Brogan in the YZ250 number 63. He's going to go to the point. Anderson second. Taylor Morgan out there on his box stock cart. Seeing what he can do with these guys. I like seeing them big emblems for TZ Motorsports on the side of that Brogan cart. Those tires were rolled right in our shop, right at TZ Motorsports. If they can hook down a YZ250, they can hook down your box stock. Brogan stretching it out a little bit now. Anderson still riding second. Taylor Morgan looking for a way to try to get around Anderson. Brogan stretching the legs out a little bit on that YZ250 down the back straightaway. Sets her into turn 3. He's looking at halfway home this time. Bye. We've got some SDTA guys here in the crowd tonight. Probably looking out there going, what the heck's going on? I thought the motorcycles were tomorrow. If you want to see these motors on the bikes that they came on, oh, we got one around. Brogan spins it out. I was about to say, if you want to see the motors on the bikes that they came on, SDTA will be here in action tomorrow at Marion County Speedway. They'll be out here most of the day racing. Come check out the flat track bikes taken to the Marion County Speedway surface. That'll be on Bullring Live as well. If you can't make it out, watch it from home. If the Florida-Georgia game gets boring, you can always tip it over to the SDTA racing and get some better action. They're going to try to get Brogan push started here. They're a monster to kick start, especially when they have a body on them in the way. I think Brogan was trying to see just how far he could push it because he may have some other competition in the feature coming out. Well, he's got something else wrong. May have lost a chain or something there. He waved off the push start. This is your last race before intermission. Make sure you get your 50-50 tickets in. We will take an intermission, let everybody get their carts fixed up. If you have a broken part, the TZ Motorsports parts trailer is over there on the outside of turn 2, or turn 1 and 2. The concession stand is located over there as well. Hot food, hot drinks, cold drinks too if that's what you want. Brogan's going to go to the infield. And we're going to try to get this race back underway. Morgan trying to get a look to the inside. The 07 of Anderson. It's a very custom-built kart right there, folks. He does some really nice work on these on the bodies on these karts. He's brought a few different ones out. 2 laps to go in this Run What You Brung heat race. Morgan looking to the inside. Taylor Morgan will stretch every inch out of a box stock trying to get a win. White flag in the air. Taylor to the inside. He got him a little bit of left rear tire. He's giving it everything he's got, trying to get up on him. Checkered flags in the air. Bobby Anderson's going to get the win. Taylor Morgan in that number 31. He made him earn it. That's going to bring us to our intermission. Again, if you have not had supper yet or anything, the TZ Motorsports parts trailer and concession stand is over there. We are open for business. We're going to do a little bit of track maintenance, set the water truck out, give everybody a chance to get their carts fixed, because we did have some broken parts. We will take an intermission, and it's not already 10 o'clock, so we're actually going intermission at a decent time here.
Sweet redemption, I will never let you down. Will it ever get sunny? Oh, I wonder, honey, baby, how you make me sway. You say you will. I'm calling your addictive brand. You say you will, yeah. I'm crossing the obsessive line. You say you will. I'm calling your addictive brand. You say you will, yeah.
too full. Blue-eyed and blonde, just a regular tool. But some things you just don't realize. Even though they're happening right in front of your eyes. I'm not even sure just what went wrong. All I know, I've stayed here for too long. Some tears are softer than others. Sometimes even gold can rust.
All right, lineup is posted. Please come check the lineup board. Lineup for all classes is posted.
All right, if you got a 50-50 ticket, get those 50-50 tickets out. Winner's going to get $51 tonight. Thank everybody who bought a 50-50 ticket. All right, has everybody that drew a 50-50 got their ticket out? It's an excuse to come up here and look at the lineup board if you haven't done it already. All right, where is a non-biased person that does not have a ticket in their hand to pull the ticket? Yeah. All right. Our safety guy pulling a ticket. It is a gray ticket. 536059. 536059. Gray ticket. We ran out of red tickets, so we had to switch to the gray. If you've got a gray ticket in your hand, there's a good chance you're a winner. All right, never mind. Now we got Taylor. Make Taylor walk up here. We've got a winner with the 536059, $51. Taylor Morgan. There's people with your money up here. You won the 50-50. Taylor Morgan. Run. They got your money, Taylor. There's your winner, Taylor Morgan, with his $51. Facebook that to his mom. Taylor, what are you going to do with all that money that you just won? There's a nice parts trailer over there if you need anything. Again, thank you to everyone who bought a ticket tonight. You helped support our points fund. We appreciate it. We are going to go ahead and start calling the first call to the grid. First call to the grid. I know that a few people still are finishing up repairs. Heck, I had to go do something to my kids' carts myself. And I appreciate the guys that are down there helping. Big thanks to Todd Mayton and Scott Brogan, my wife, everybody down there trying to make sure our kids get to race tonight because Dad's up here talking on a microphone. Lineups are posted. We'll be starting with the rookies. Rookies in Junior 1, Junior 2, Junior 3. Let's try to get this show started at 10. It's about 8 minutes from now if that's possible. And try to make this an early night for us. All right, we're getting ready to get these feature events underway. Rookies are on the track. Junior 1, be making your way over to the grid. Junior 1, you're going to need to be on the grid. We are underway in our rookie division. Feature races getting started here at Marion County Speedway. Down the back straightaway, you got Braden Britt in the 88, Elijah Sykes in the number 8. These are your two rookies that are here tonight. Elijah looking to that inside. He's going to try to take the lead away. Down into 1, the number 8 takes the lead. These kids are going to be racing for Skate Mania passes and a trophy and ice cream. Not a bad night to be a kid. Junior 1. We need y'all on the grid, followed by Junior 2. Junior 1, Junior 2 on the grid. We're looking at halfway this time by the number 8, Elijah Sykes. Got a little bit of a lead now over Braden Britt. Braden up on that wheel, trying to get everything out of it he can. These are 5 to 8-year-olds out here on the track. They run a red plate, red restrictor plate. Basically a very similar motor to what the adults run. Just restrict it down a little bit. Both these kids are on Vega tires. Both their parents visited the TC Motorsports parts trailer earlier to get their prep. 2 laps to go. Elijah Sykes pulling out a little bit of a lead now. Braden Britt's kart not sounding real good down on the back straightaway. A little bit of a sputter back there as Sykes has taken the white flag. Yeah, Britt's kart not sounding good at all. The 88 is giving up, but right now, coming off of turn 4, looking at that checkered flag, Elijah Sykes in the number 8 is going to be your winner. Braden Britt, he's going to keep the foot in the floorboard. It might not be running great, but he's going to bring it home in second. And as always, we will stop down here on the front straightaway. We always have our top 3 stop on the front straightaway, get their picture and their prizes. Both these kids tonight taking home some Skate Mania passes, courtesy of Skate Mania. We've also got a free ice cream from the Silver Ice Cream Cone from Silver Springs Dairy Queen. Mr. Ron Adams over there at Dairy Queen, always real good to us, making sure these kids get ice cream. Everybody gets a first place, second place trophy. All our top three will get trophies, and they get their picture taken. Junior 1's on the track now. Junior 1 coming out there. Junior 2, you need to be working your way over to the grid. All right, we've got a Junior 1 race coming up next. All right, we're going to try to get them to slow down a little bit here. They're excited to get to go racing. You got Parker Haley on the pole, Ashton Garrett outside pole, Taylor Jones looking to that inside. She was inside second row. Jones is going to go to that second position. Haley to the lead. Garrett right there in third. Garrett swings it all the way out around. He's got to run down the outside of the front straightaway, and he's going to try to take that second position away going into turn two. And Garrett to the second position. He's going to set his sights on running down Parker Haley in that number 2. Junior 2, you're up next. Followed by Junior 3, Taylor Jones. She's around into the dirt bank and in turn 3. We've got a caution on the speedway. All right, we're going to get them all lined back up here. Flagman says stop on the front straightaway. We'll get all these kids lined back up. That's going to close that gap up. Parker Haley looking over his shoulder, trying to see who's there in second. Junior 2, you're up next. Junior 2 followed by the Junior 3. If you're here watching tonight and you have a family member at home that could not make it out, let them know they can turn on YouTube and tune into the Bullring Live. That's the Bullring Live. Every Friday night that we run karts, we're broadcasting live. Tomorrow, if you're not watching anything important or in between some of them football games, we're going to have the SDTA dirt track, the flat trackers out here with their motorcycles tomorrow racing. Tune in for all that action tomorrow on the Bullring Live. Next weekend on Saturday night, we'll have the sprint cars and stock cars out here again. 2 weeks from now, November 15th, we have our veterans race. We always put the veterans in the Predator carts and let them go. All veterans get in free that night on Friday, November 15th. We'll also be running the Dara Winter Nationals that week. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Dara Winter Nationals. That Friday night, we'll squeeze a kart program in between. But you can come out and check out the Dara. Those are Daytona Antique Auto Racing Association. Always put on a good show. Sometimes they come to run with us on Saturday nights with the sprints. Right now, though, we're getting back to this kart action. You've got Parker Haley in the lead, Ashton Garrett second. Taylor Jones is going to be trying to get back around those rookie karts quick. She's already on the about the pedal on the floor. She's going to bring it all the way back to third immediately. Parker Haley, Ashton Garrett, they're going to battle it out for this one. Don't count Taylor Jones out yet. She's still hunting down that first win. Haley, really sideways there off of 4, gathers it up. He's been a little loose off of 4. That might be where Ashton Garrett has a spot to get him. Garrett always sliding around a little bit high up there. Garrett way up the track. Pretty good line up there tonight, though. Not many places you can come off of turn 4, 60 feet off the bottom of the track on a go-kart, and that's where the fast line's at. Parker Haley continues the lead. Got a little bit of breathing room now over Garrett. Taylor Jones still riding there in third place. Waiting to see if these boys make a mistake. We're halfway home in this Junior 1 feature. Junior 2, you need to be on the grid ready to go. Junior 2 on the grid ready to go. Junior 3, be behind them. Braden Britt in the 88, he's bringing it to the pits. I think that one's finally done. We've still got Elijah Sykes, your rookie winner. He's out there riding fourth right now in that number 8, getting some more laps in. We're winding these laps down now. Haley with a comfortable lead over Garrett. Everybody's still got the foot in the floorboard, getting everything out of them they can. It's going to be 2 laps to go this time by for your leader, Parker Haley. Haley down into 3 and 4. He's going to be looking at that white flag this time by. One more time around in this Junior 1 feature event. These 8 to 10-year-olds out here on their green restrictor plate motors really getting all they can out of them tonight. And Parker Haley coming off of turn 4. Looking at that checkered flag, and your winner is going to be Parker Haley. Ashton Garrett second. Taylor Jones is going to bring it home in third. And Elijah Sykes in the number 8. He's going to be fourth. That was your Junior 1 feature event. He's going to back up one day and kick that kid. He's going to go through the hole, and then we're going to have like a hurt time. There's been a few that people have, I mean, and it's on like the third hour of the broadcast, and you're not even thinking, yeah, you know, nobody even, you know, it's like, who would have even heard this? Who was even watching that two-car race? And somebody over here says something, I say something back, and I get a phone call Saturday morning. It's like, I heard you say. No, I didn't. Oh, turn it back. 3 hours, 15 minutes, and 28 seconds right there. You said. I'm like, wow, that sounds like me, but, you know, people, if I say someone got into something, like, oh, he got into it a little bit more, I'll be called Saturday. I didn't do that on purpose. I just want you to know I didn't do that on purpose. I'm just announcing a race. Oh, you said my card sounded like it was cutting out. It wasn't cutting out. It was this or that. I'm like, just We got a Junior 2 feature on the track right now. They're racing for a family fun pack of passes to Easy Street. These kids all want these passes. We're going to go green. Aiden Sykes, that number 4 on the pole. Hannah Smith was outside pole. They're side by side. Aiden Sykes, his little brother won the rookie feature. He wants to make it 2 for 2 in the families tonight. Sykes slides a little out. He's going to let Hannah Smith to the inside. Hurricane Hannah in that 22 is going to take the lead. Aiden Sykes back to the bottom. Sykes in the number 4. Smith in the 22 side by side, and the caution flag is out on the track. We got one around down here in turn 4. Looks like CJ Nelson down there. Something happened to that cart. Having a little bit of difficulty. We've got one lap in the books. Always remember in racing, we go back to the last completed lap. So whoever was leading at the line will be your leader. We'll get all of them. Well, we were going to try to get them lined back up, but we got somebody out there that don't have much of a brake pedal. Please make sure that your kart has brakes before you go on the track. Good brakes. Good brakes. Randy Smith doing a couple donuts out there in the number 8, trying to get back into position. CJ Nelson, he's running down the front straightaway just with his legs, pushing his kart off the track, getting his workout for the night. They're going to have to get back to work on that one. Hopefully they can get her fixed up for the next race. CJ, one of our top runners in points. They're going to get these carts all lined back up. Junior 3, you need to be on the grid, and Predator 400. Junior 3 followed by Predator 400. So on the track right now, you've got Hannah Smith in the 22, Aiden Sykes in the number 4, Preston Arbogast in the 48, Parker Haley in the 9, Randy Smith in the 8, Zach Zachary in the 43, Alyssa Sanford in the number 3. Those are your competitors tonight for that family 4-pack to Easy Street here in Ocala. Winner and their family is going to need to go ride some go-karts, maybe play some putt-putt golf. A little bit of video game action going on in there. All kinds of fun stuff over at Easy Street. We appreciate them donating passes. Getting everybody lined back up here. So with one lap in the books, Hannah Smith is going to be your leader. Aiden Sykes will be second. Preston Arbogast third. Parker Haley fourth. Randy Smith, Alyssa Sanford, and Zach Zachary round out your field. And they are going to be ready to go pretty quick here. Everybody wanting them Easy Street tickets, and of course, first place is always nice, no matter what you get. And they'll fan them out down the front straightaway. Down into turn 1. Everybody's through cleanly. We got a little bit of action there as Parker Haley was trying to get around Arbogast. They both swing up the track a little bit. Haley's going to lose the position to Randy Smith. Zach Zachary's going to try to get into the inside of Haley there. Haley slides up. Zachary comes from last up to 5th now. Makes a few passes. Randy Smith pulls up to the back of Arbogast. Hannah Smith got the lead there. Zachary gets a little loose up in turn 1 and 2. Haley's able to get back around. Flagman gives a warning to Haley. Says, keep it clean out there, guys. Keep it clean. We're going to be halfway home this time by. It looks like Arbogast goes around in turn 4. So, with the spin of Arbogast, you've got Hannah Smith still your leader, Aiden Sykes second. Now Randy Smith is going to pull into the 3rd position. Parker Haley, Zachary, Alyssa Sanford. Going to try to let Arbogast get caught back up to the field here. Know if he has something wrong with the cart or trying to get him caught up. I know he's trying to obey that yellow flag there. Be cautious, of course. Hannah Smith, your leader. Aiden Sykes, second. They're going to be facing the halfway point this time by. Haley taking a look to the inside of Randy Smith. Zachary Luce gets it into the dirt bank. That's going to bring out the caution. All right, now that we got everybody back in line here, try to get this thing back underway. Looks like something happened to Aiden Sykes there. He stopped on the inside of turn 1 and 2. Aiden was sitting in second place. I don't know what happened here. We'll let Aiden get caught back up here. Aiden will go back to second place. They were bunched up down there on the pace lap and got his cart stalled out. Probably got that little bit of that dirt bank there. we're flashing the lights here. This Junior 2 race is about to go back to green. And we're green flag racing. It's Hannah Smith, Aiden Sykes, and Randy Smith, your top three. Down through 1 and 2. Parker Haley got the line to the inside of Randy Smith. He's going to bring it back to third. Arbogast is going to follow him through. Arbogast to the outside of Haley. They crisscross down the front straightaway. Down into turn 1. They're side by side. Haley high, Arbogast low. Arbogast to the third position. Hannah Smith swinging it way out wide. Aiden Sykes taking a little lower line around the track. These laps are winding down here now. It's going to be 2 laps to go for the number 22 of Hannah Smith. Aiden Sykes still right there. Arbogast closing ground, trying to hit at least a second. Randy Smith got a run on Parker Haley down the back straightaway. Little tap down into turn 3. They're looking for that white flag this time by Smith and Randy Smith and Parker Haley back there playing bumper tag, but off of turn 4, checkered flags in the air. 22, Hannah Smith, your winner. Sykes second, Arbogast third, Haley, Smith, Zachary, Sanford. That's your Junior 2 field. Junior 3, you're up next. Your Junior 2 drivers, these are your 10 to 12-year-olds putting on a show tonight. Hannah Smith taking home the Easy Street Fun Pass Family Pack. Aiden Sykes in the number 4. Little brother won the rookie feature. Now Aiden taking home a second place. Really good run for the Sykes family tonight. Preston Arbogast charging all the way from the back of the field all the way back up to third place. Great run for the 48. So that's going to bring us to our Junior 3 feature. Junior 3 out on the track. Green flag in the air. And no start. We're going to let the flagman get this one underway. And we're green flag racing this time by Brittany Vincent to the lead this go around. The number 20 riding there in second. Coy Tire in third is going to pick his way up through and get the number 20 around there. That's going to bring the caution out. Got to get these guys lined back up. Guys and girls. Predator 400 and box stock 400. Predator 400, then box stock 400. You're on the grid. All right, we got them lined up for a complete restart. Peyton Strickland in that number 20 on the pole. Brittany Vincent outside pole. Timothy Zachary in the 77 and Coy Tire in the 21. That's your junior 3 field. Green flag flies. Strickland to the point. Zachary's going to try to get to second on the first lap. Nope. Brittany Vincent back to the inside as Zachary slides high. Down the back straightaway. Zachary's going to look to the inside. No room there. And they're going to line them up and see if they can run down Peyton Strickland in that 20. Predator 400, box stock 400. You're up on the grid. Coy Tire looking to the inside of Zachary, trying to take that position away. He's going to drive it down into turn 3. That's for a podium finish right there. Strickland with a comfortable lead now over Vincent. They got a pretty good gap back to Zachary. Junior 3 division. These are 12 to 15-year-olds. Last of our restrictor plate classes. 15 is the turnover age when they go to race with the adults. They run a blue restrictor plate, biggest of the restrictor plates. Halfway home this time by for your leader, Peyton Strickland. Strickland looks over his left shoulder, checks his distance back to second. Checks one more time just to make sure he's got a comfortable lead. Laps are winding down here in this Junior 3 feature event. Peyton Strickland stretching the lead out a little bit now as he's going to be looking at 2 laps to go this time by. Vincent second. Zachary third. Tyre fourth. Down through 3 and 4. Peyton Strickland looking at that white flag. Your top 3 tonight in the Junior 3 division. Going to be getting some bowling passes from AMF. Also getting an ice cream cone from Dairy Queen. And Peyton Strickland, he's going to be taking home a first place trophy because he's your winner in Junior 3. Brittany Vincent second. Timothy Zachary third. And Coy Tyre fourth. Predator 400, you're on deck. Predator 400, you're on deck. I guess I got to walk. On the track now, your Predator 400s. Charles Smith in the 23, Robert Annis in the 5A. Charles Smith, your leader in the 23. Robert Annis in that bright yellow number 5. You'll see them both again in different karts in the Predator 350 class. Got a few more of those running tonight. Next race here on November 15th, you'll see a lot more Predators. That is our veterans race night. All veterans will get in free in honor of Veterans Day. We actually have a veterans race every year. We do it on Veterans Day and Memorial Day weeks. And all veterans get in free, and all veterans that can find a ride on a Predator kart, they get to race for free in the veterans only race. Papa Sig has sponsored these races and made sure that all of our veterans get trophies. Papa Sig is a Navy veteran who races with us in the Predator 350 class. Very proud of all of our servicemen that race with us, all who've served our country, and we say thank you from Marion County Speedway. White flag in the air. Charles Smith, his is running. Annis's isn't running so well. Charles Smith is going to take that checkered flag, and he's going to take home a Papa John's large pizza. Not a bad night's work. Run 8 laps, get a pizza. He'll run again later and probably have a pretty good chance at getting another pizza. All right, if you are a kid that raced tonight and you finished second or third, you were accidentally given a first place trophy, please come up and exchange your trophy for the correct trophy. If you were a junior racer and finished in second or third, if you could please bring your trophy up and exchange it for the correct place, or we're not going to have enough trophies for winners tonight. Parents, if your child finished second or third in a junior race, please bring their trophy back up and get it exchanged out for the correct trophy. Our trophy girl wanted everybody to be a winner tonight. On the track now, your box stock 400. This is going to be a good one, folks. Don't miss a minute of this race. Dom Wolf on the pole, Brian Horton outside, Taylor Morgan inside second row, Zane Caleb out there. number 13 of Shoot. It's going to be a good one once they get a good clean start. They wanted to go racing in turn 3. Initial start off of turn 4. Flagman starts it. Long as I've been announcing, long as I've been flagging, long as I've been taking in air, that's how it's worked. I've announced a lot of bigger races where everybody thinks they got to start in turn 3 and they got to be running 50 miles per hour. It never changes the outcome of the race. Probably only makes it worse for the people that can't seem to start at a normal pace. So the only ones that didn't get a mention right there were Brian Sanderson in the 11 and Doc Deal in the number 13. I may have mentioned Brian Shute in the number 13 on the inside of the third row there. Don Wolf, your heat race winner. This is only his second trip to the Bullring here with that kart. He won the first time around. The points leader, Brian Horton, outside there. Taylor Morgan, second place in points, sitting right there on the inside, second row. And the flagman likes that start a little better. Down into turn 1, we've got Wolf with Horton and Morgan shooting the number 13, driving it up to fourth place. He's going to try to get in on the action here. He's been getting a little faster every week he's been running with us. Morgan and Horton make contact. Horton's hung up on the outside there. That's going to allow Shute to get to the third place. Caleb's going to try to get up there to the inside of Horton. Caleb looks to the outside of Shute, wiggles it a little bit. They shuffle Horton back to the 5th position. But now Brian Shute, he's got Morgan sideways. Morgan goes around. I don't know if Morgan was leaning on him or one or the other. It's hard to tell from this angle. Morgan may have been turning down. Shute may have been turning up. We'll see what the call is. I don't think either one of them is in agreement as to who caused it. They're on the radio making a decision here. With a tight points battle, every position is hotly contested out here. Flagman looking him over, going to let him know his decision. Okay. I think the crowd is split 50-50 on that one. I think half the crowd thinks Morgan was turning down on him, and half of them think that 13 spun him. So, it is really tough to tell from this angle. You're kind of straight on with the with the carts. It's just big enough of a track where it's hard to see their hands to see who's turning on who. We're going to get the 1 put in front of the 41, and they're going to say the lineup is correct after that. If we could get somebody to put the 1 in front of the 41, we can get back to green. Or the flagman can walk down there. So Don Wolf is going to be your leader when we go back to green. Taylor Morgan second. Zane Caleb third. Brian Horton fourth. Doc Deal fifth. And Brian Shute is bringing up the rear, but he won't be there for long. I am pretty sure he is going to be coming back through quickly, very quickly. Wolf keeping him at a fairly low pace here. And the green flag is going to fly. Don Wolf in the 28 is going to lead him down. Down into turn 1. We've got a pinball machine going there. Horton tried to make the inside move, and everybody met everybody. They're going to get them lined up here and see if anybody can make any moves on anybody. Wolf got a pretty comfortable lead now in that number 28. Morgan riding second. Open 4-stroke will be up next. And Predator 350. Open 4-stroke and Predator 350. Halfway home this time by. '28 of Wolf, still the leader. Got a couple of pairs behind him. Morgan and Caleb running 2-3. Horton and Shute running 4-5. Doc Deal out there in the number 13. Now this is a little bit of cash tonight for these guys. $50 for the winner. $30 for second. $20 for third. Only $20 to race here at Marion County Speedway. No extra entry fees for none of the money. We just want to give a little bit back. Don Wolf driving all the way down from Callahan to run with us tonight. He's got 2 laps to go, and he'll take home $50. That might just cover his gas money. That battle for the 4th position will have some effects on the points. If Shute can get around Horton, that will either move Morgan into a tie or into the lead in the 400 points. White flag is out. Horton's going to do everything he can to hold on to that position, but Shoot gets by. Down off of turn 4. Don Wolf in the 28 is going to take this one home. Taylor Morgan second. Zane Caleb third. Shoot and Horton and Doc Deal. That's your finish in order. Box stock 400. All right, your open 4-stroke is next. And the 2 carts that are still entered in that are going to be your second, third place finishers here in this race. So they'll go out and aggravate each other for a few more laps. Predator 400 or Predator 350. Predator 350, make sure you're ready to go. Box stock 350 will be behind those Predator 350s. Brian Sanderson pushing that number 11 down off the track. Not the way you want to end your night, right, Brian? He says, shut up, Zachary. All right, second and third place there. Y'all got the next race, so y'all want to, wrap up the kissy huggies. Taylor, wave to your mom. Hey, Taylor Morgan's mom. Taylor's mom watching back home, Mississippi, as always. Holding up their signs for our sponsors. But tonight, Don Wolf took home the big check and the winner's trophy. And he just got his picture and rode off into the sunset. All right, guys. Dustin's down there waiting for y'all to get this open 4-stroke one underway. Taylor Morgan, Zane Caleb both entered into both classes tonight. Someone's going to take home a large pizza in that open 4-stroke race from Papa John's. All right, this is going to be your open 4-stroke feature. 2 of your box stock 400s going to jump back in. Taylor Morgan, Zane Caleb. Dustin Mitch is going to jump on that number 3 and come out and run with him. Rich Hill, that won the heat race, he said, you know what? I'm going to go run with the run what you brung on the next one. Down off of turn 4. Dustin Mitch is going to be your leader. He may be a little lighter than them right now. But they've been racing all night, so they're warmed up. Caleb to the inside. Now he works out of the same pit as Dustin Mitch, so This might get real interesting real fast. Not only do they work out of the same pit, I believe Zane is his nephew. Zane Caleb to the inside. He's going to take Taylor Morgan with him. And Zane Caleb looking for a W tonight. Justin Mitch is going to try to put a stop to that. Mitch back to second. And he's going to see if he can get back to Caleb. Mitch loses some ground off of turn 2. Did not get a good run up off the corner that time. Predator 350, you're on deck. Predator 350 on deck, followed by Box Stock 350. Predator 350, Box Stock 350. Down the back straightaway, Taylor Morgan going to try to put it into second place. Takes the position away from Mitch. Halfway home in your open 4-stroke. It is what it sounds like. You're allowed to basically build anything on a 4-stroke go-kart motor premise. All 3 of these are actually just regular box stocks, folks. So if you've got anything up to a 13-horse Honda-style motor, you can pretty much do what you want to it. No motorcycle engines in this class. They do have to be your regular 4-stroke style motors for karts. You can run your big blocks, you can run your in-betweens, or you can run a crazy small block. You can run even a open flathead, anything like that in this class. We'd like to see some more of them come out. These are the fun classes, and it's really easy work for the tech man. Predator 350, this one's winding down, so you need to be on that grid ready to go, followed by the Box Stock 350. White flag in the air. Zane Caleb leading. Taylor Morgan's got one more shot. I'm looking for the kamikaze move right here. Down the back straightaway. Morgan to the inside. He's going to stuff it down in there. He turns Caleb sideways. And Taylor Morgan down the front straightaway. He's going to take that one away from Caleb. Morgan, Caleb, Mitch, your top 3. Now, Zane is on Taylor's backup cart there, so I guess he's going to have to let the cart owner get that one. We called for a kamikaze move, and we got one in turn 3 with Morgan running down on the inside and picking off Zane Caleb for the win in the last corner. Winner of this one taking home a large Papa John's pizza. I mean, it's pizza. It's good pizza. I'd freaking run for a Totino's pizza. Walmart dollar special. If it meant winning a trophy and a race and a pizza, I'm in. But we're not going to stick them with a Walmart pizza. We're going with the good stuff. All right, guys. Y'all get some pictures taken. These Predator guys are ready to settle this one out. Box stock 350. You need to be on the grid ready to go and run what you brung behind them. Those will be our last two features after this Predator 350 race gets underway. All right, we're going to get these run or open 4 strokes off the track here. Everybody got their picture taken. Said hi to the family back home on Bullring Live. We're going to get on to our Predator 350. You've got Charles Smith in that 23. Remember, that card is for sale. Won the heat race. He's starting on the pole. Robert Annis in the orange number 5 this go round. Outside pole with John Greer inside second row. Bryant LaFrance in the 19 outside second row. And on that third row, the number 28, that's Papa Sig. Again, these are your Harbor Freight motors, your 6.5 horses. These are the 350-pound version of them. Bone stock motors. Go down and get yourself a $99 motor and go racing with us at Marion County Speedway. Green flags in the air. Box stock 350. Robert Annis to the lead, but here comes Charles Smith with a head of steam down the back straightaway. LaFrance and Greer side by side. Looks like Greer might have the advantage on the front straightaway down into 1. LaFrance a little sideways on the outside, and that allows Greer to clear him. And Greer's going to set his sights on the second place of Robert Annis. Down the front straightaway, Greer takes a look to the inside. Not enough of a run yet. Charles Smith up front stretches out about a 5 or 6 cart lead. We'll be waiting to see if someone buys that one at the end of the night. Got his big for sale sign on the side there to make sure they see it on the camera at home. Meanwhile, something's happened to Annis there, and that's going to allow Greer to go into second, LaFrance into third. Something has happened to Annis's cart. It's popping and sputtering. He had the same issue in his 400 cart, and now, again, mechanical issues. Jump up and bite. Robert Annis. Annis pulls it in. That opens the way for Smith to pull out an even bigger lead. And it looks like tonight the race might just be for second place, because Greer and LaFrance both there battling it out. We're going to be halfway home this time by. All right, we're winding this one down. Box stock 350 needs to be on the grid. Run what you brung. You'll be right behind them. Looks like we've got one more pulling it in, Papa Sig. And now you could coast it to a podium finish. this class as well, running for a large Papa John's pizza, a winner's trophy. Charles Smith, your points leader in this division, trying to seal up that championship. Two laps to go this time by Charles Smith leading. Charles always making smooth, consistent laps. Knows he can work some tires and put that cart on the ground all the way around. It is hard to catch a cart that's hooked up. And you could leave here with that one tonight if you got a little cash in your pocket. Checkered flag, 23, Charles Smith, Predator 350 winner. John Greer second, Bryant LaFrance third. Box stock 350. You're up next, followed by Run What You Brung. Box stock 350 on the track now. You got Dylan Sanderson out there in the lead, but he's got a hot pursuit from Ryan Anderson. Ryan Anderson at 71 wants that lead. Dylan doing everything he can. He's on a little bit older tire. He is driving the wheels off of it, though, going to get everything out of it as he can. Sanderson, Anderson, Rick Connectal. Well, he took the third place, but Zane Keelum ducking back down there, grabbing it back. Dylan Sanderson, he is giving it everything he's got right now, trying to keep that number 3 out front. This kid is working hard. He turns his own wrenches. He's 15 years old, out here running with the big dogs tonight. And look at this kid go. He is starting to stretch it out. You are guaranteed to see a celebration on the front straightaway. If he holds this one together, we're halfway home. This is everything he has worked for. In between races, he even came over and tried to help on my kids' karts. I can't say enough about this young man. He's won a Predator race out here. He's won a Flathead race. But this one right here, this is the one that he's been after. Dylan Sanderson. He is locked and loaded and rolling right now. Ryan Anderson trying to track him down. Zane Caleb back there in third. Rick Knechtel in the 51 and fourth, and his daughter Amber Knechtel in the number 14 and fifth. All right, we're going to wind this one down. 2 laps to go. Those eyes in that number 3 car are locked down on his marks. And he is hitting them right now. Anderson pulling it in. Something's happened to the 71, and Dylan Sanderson probably doesn't know how big of a lead he has as he is looking at the white flag. 1 lap to go. Dylan Sanderson in the number 3, stretching it out down the back straightaway. I'd like to hear some applause for this young man right now. He has been fighting for this one, and he has got it. Dylan Sanderson takes home the box stock 350 win. Zane Caleb second. Amber Knechtel third, and Rick Knechtel fourth. Y'all keep your eyes on that number 3. This kid is going to come out of that seat jumping up and down. That was pretty awesome. Y'all remember this night. This kid's going places. You're going to say, I seen him win his first 350 race right there at Marion County Speedway. Again, he turns his own wrenches. He works on his own kart. He's always trying to help out. You see his TZ Motorsports stickers on the front of that thing. We are proud of that young man right there. Hey, Dylan. Awesome job, man. Tell the cameraman just to go ahead and center out that whole race and just put it on, just replay for him, because he's going to watch it 1,000 times over. Dylan Sanderson getting his picture taken with Mom, taking home that first win. First win in the 350s anyway. He's won some other races, but this is the one he's been after right here, and he's got him one. Amber Knechtel there in the 14, pushing it off the track, getting her first top 3 in a box stock 350 race. I think she's 15 too. It was all youth tonight on the front straightaway. I believe Zane is 18 that finished second. Coming out now, your run, what you brung. You gotta let them warm the tires up a little bit. Run what you brung. Final race of the evening. We've got a YZ250 in the number 63. We've got a big block in the 17. We've got an animal motor on the 44. We've got a little two-stroke on that 07 of Bobby Anderson. We've got two box stocks out there too, because heck, they've raced everything else tonight. They might as well go out here and race this one too. Taylor Morgan, I believe, is starting outside pole. All right, they're saying the box stocks wanted to go to the back. Everybody seems okay with the lineup. They're not really lined up the way they finished or started or anything. Rich Hill takes the green flag in turn 3. Rich was going to have one heck of a run, though. It was a good one. It was a good try. We'll try again here. There is a variety of motors out there, different horsepower, different, a little everything. Tim Zachary in that 17 has won the last few. Had a blowed head gasket earlier. They've got it back together. Going to see if it'll hold together. That motor has got a lot of races on it. Scott Brogan hanging back a little bit. I thought he would close in there. Maybe he's going to try to move to the outside if he... I don't know what there. Everybody's got a plan here. They've all got some ideas. Off of turn 4, it's a bottleneck. Down into turn 1. Brogan sliding it way high. Zachary to the lead. Hill to second. Now Brogan gets it hooked up. Bobby Anderson third. And it looks like Taylor Morgan might have got Anderson around down there in turn 3 and 4. Caution flag's going to come out. I think Taylor helped Anderson around there. I got a couple of 4-strokes up front, a big block, a small block, a YZ250 2-stroke in third, a box stock sitting there in fourth, another 2-stroke in fifth, and another box stock in sixth. Run what you brung, Marion County Speedway. Green flag back out. Zachary down the back straightaway leading. You still got Zachary up front in the big block. Hill in second with the small block. That YZ250 of Scott Brogan in the 63 running third. You got a box stock sitting there in fourth. All kinds of horsepower out there on the track right now. Zachary starting to stretch it out a little bit. We're going to be looking at about halfway. Zachary will be looking at the halfway flags this time by. Halfway home. Tim Zachary, your leader. Rich Hill in the 44. He's got that animal wound up in second. Scott Brogan in that YZ250 third. Zane Caleb in the number 1 box stock running fourth. Bobby Anderson out there in the Winged 07. He's running fifth, and Taylor Morgan in the 31 is sixth. This is your last feature event of the night. And these guys are putting on a show out here, showing you just how fast they can get around the bullring. Tim Zachary trying to run down the back of the field before they run out of laps. He's got about a straightaway, well, about a half track lead at this point. He's got a little congestion ahead, though. I don't know if it'll slow him down enough with 2 laps to go to give Hill a chance to catch him. He gets by the first one. He sets and is going to try to get by the second one. He'll be looking at the white flag this time by. Everybody wisely moves up out of the way and lets the big block sing. Into turn 3 and 4. Brogan has a problem. He's going to bring it to a stop in the middle of the track. Zachary's going to get the white and the checkered. Everybody clears it by, or yellow and the checkered. Everybody clears him. Thank goodness everybody had their eyes on that one. Checkered flag comes out. Tim Zachary's going to be your winner. Rich Hill in that animal-powered number 44 brings it home in second. I believe that Zane Caleb was your third place finisher. Run what you brung and hope you brung enough. It's exactly what it sounds like, folks. If you've got a motorcycle cart or a big block 4-stroke or one heck of an animal motor or anything like that, come out and join us. Marion County Speedway. Rich Hill congratulating your winner, Tim Zachary. Thank everybody for coming out tonight for the show. We'll be back here on November 15th for the next kart show. We're here tomorrow for the SDTA race. Motorcycle flat tracking it tomorrow. Next Saturday night, they'll have the cars out here, sprint cars, micros, mini sprints, all that good stuff running. Come back out and join us. Again, November 15th, that's going to be our veterans race. Predators running in that one. All veterans getting free that night, and all veterans get to race in that veterans-only Predator race. They may have a few bites to eat left down at that concession stand down there. The TZ Motorsports trailer will remain open for a little bit longer here as we begin the cleanup process on the night. If you need anything kart related, get a hold of us at TZ Motorsports. We are local to Marion County, have all your karting needs. We carry new Vega tires in stock, all that good stuff. If you broke something tonight, catch that trailer before it heads out.